And we see when Jesus called his disciples, he called them to follow him, but he called them into relationship. So it wasn't just a case of, oh, I'm teaching you what to do and you're going to follow me and listen and obey all my commands. But it was follow me and see how I live and see my life, see who I am. And then he empowered them for them to go and do the same thing, drawing other people into relationship with God through and they're showing them their life, demonstrating Jesus in them, through them, in every aspect of their life. So I think coming alongside people where they are in their life, encouraging them, sharing from my own life, and then listening to them where they're at. Walking together alongside each other, going through the highs and the lows, and sharing from my personal experience and the little bit of wisdom that I might have. And then, you know, I'm learning from the people I'm discipling. We're learning from each other. We're all learning to follow Christ together. So going out for a coffee, going out for a meal, inviting someone into my world, and then being able for them to ask questions, being willing to have hard conversations, challenging each other, but all of it is just out of a place of love and true relationship.
I think it's really important to be somebody that people feel comfortable opening up to and talking with. I think that discipling people is all about relationship and accountability, and if I can't be honest and open with people and share something about the more vulnerable things in my own life, then I don't think I can expect that other people will be willing to do the same with me.
I've just helped to disciple people by being a role model and just walking alongside them in their journey and coming alongside them in whatever they're doing already.
I like to see discipleship as setting an example. So I hope that people have seen qualities in me that stand out to them and has spurred them on to be closer to Jesus.
Just being myself and be authentic, really. I'm not pretending to be okay all the time, because other people will feel like they're not reaching the mark. And you know, I have my own questions when I read the Bible because some of it is difficult to understand. Yeah, just one day at a time and just keep growing.
So I think being real and the nuts and bolts of who you are, good or bad, he knows it already. But be honest, because there's a freedom in that. Freedom because that's the starting point.
I think to disciple others properly, you yourself first must be discipled. You've got to have people that you can go to for advice, people that you're looking to, people that you're in relationship with, accountable to, who can check in on you, see how you're doing, people who your life is open to, and who's opened their life to you, so then you can in turn be strengthened and have the resources, the example and the pattern, and then can go and have the confidence to share that experience and share your life with other people.
Facilitating space and a time for them to learn the readings, the Bible, to pray together, worship together, and opportunities to do some missional work. So engaging with the communities and with others.
Quite often over food, to be honest. I find that food and hospitality is a really good place to get together in relationship with each other and also with God. Doing life with each other, so it's sort of a mutual encounter, whether that's praying together, worshipping together, supporting each other, so that when one person is going through difficult times, you can support them through prayer, practical ways such as taking meals. In our church we have small groups, and I think that's a great way to do that. I've actually been part of the same small group with my wife for the last 7 to 8 years, and we share a meal every week, but we know each other's lives inside out, and actually knowing when we're going through difficult times and being able to support each other during those times and praying for each other is something that's really encouraging and really helpful. Particularly, God didn't actually mean for us to do life alone.
I think that we get to know people by spending time with them, don't we? You know, I know you as much as I've spent time with you. I got to know my wife through spending lots of time with her, and I think that if we want to encourage people to get to know God and to walk with Him in everyday life, then encouraging them to spend time with Him is a great way of doing that. And whether that's through going to church or through quiet time or Bible study or hanging out with other people who are on the same journey, I think just encouraging them to spend time with him is a good place to start.
Just like I've been discipled in my faith and know how important it is, I'm then blessing someone else with the same experience.